We give you the facts, it's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
People of Center, St. Mary and surrounding.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama.
Here is
Where I watch?
Popeye.
are you on exactly? If you are,
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. So, this evening at 6 o'clock, we are going live. The promoter for the Big People Show of the year, Different Strokes, he'll be here to give away tickets for the show. Remember that Different Strokes will be held next week, Saturday, March 29, at Waves Beach in Negril. Join us this evening at 6 o'clock for the PNL Saturday evening chat. We are going to be talking about all the issues that you want to talk about. And remember that you can call in. Don't miss it. Today's video is brought to you by Reid's Headstone Depot. They are located at Broughton Road in Little London in the parish of Westmoreland. But it no matter where you are in Jamaica, just give them a call at 876-410-7751 or 876-257-2720. Remember that Reid's Headstone, they are permanently etching memories in stone. In the first part of today's journey, we are going to be visiting Reid's Headstone Depot at Broughton Road in Little London to show you some of the quality work that they are doing. Remember to call or text them right now. You will not be disappointed. In the news today, on Thursday night, March 20, a mason, he's living in the Green Island area of Hanover. He was at work when he received information that a thief was seen removing his red missile motorcycle from his yard. The mason, he went home and he made checks and he realized that the bike was indeed missing. Yesterday afternoon, Friday, March 21, about 2 o'clock, the mason, he went in search of his bike only to see a thieving boy, popularly known as Whip, pushing the bike along the Green Island main road. The man, he raised an alarm and other residents went to his assistance. Whip was held and he and the bike, they were brought to the Green Island police station where a report was made to the police. Whip, whose correct name is Clifton Brissett, he is 21 years old and he's living at Salt Spring District in Hanover. He was charged for the offense of simple larceny and he'll be going to the courts shortly. This one, it took place last night, Friday, March 21, about 9 o'clock. It took place along the Horace Chang Boulevard in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. Our information is that an Indian businessman in his mid-30s, he operates gift shops along Jimmy Cliff Boulevard and the Blue Diamond Shopping Center in Montego Bay. Last night, the man, he locked up one of his business places and was driving home. While he was driving along the Jimmy Cliff Boulevard, a black motor car overtook the man's vehicle and suddenly stopped in front of the car that he was driving. 3 hoodlums came out of that car. One of them was armed with a gun. The hoodlums, they rushed towards the businessman who was still sitting in his vehicle. Them took him down and they proceeded to rob him of 1 gold wedding ring, 1 gold chain, cash of 1,600 United States dollars and 22,000 Jamaican dollars. The hoodlums, them also thief 5 boxes of hats, t-shirts, cups and other souvenirs. They then made good their escape. Now, the question is, will this be a new trend in Montego Bay? Business persons, be on the alert. Over in Portmore, a lady, she's a nail technician and she's married to a guy named Romaine Gilpin, but he's popularly known as Canic. early next month. Canic, he'll be 32 years old and he is a mechanic. They were both living in the matrimonial home in the Christian Gardens area of Portmore, but it is said that Canic, he became very verbally and physically abusive to his wife. The wife, she sought the assistance of the police who spoke to Canic. She was advised by the police to take action in the family court. As a result, she went to the family court and she took out a restraining order against her husband. The matter was heard in court and the judge granted the restraining order. As a result, Canic, he was forced to leave the matrimonial home. We are told that Canic, he continued to terrorize the lady, but things came to a head late last night. Friday, March 21, almost 12 midnight. The wife, her 24-year-old daughter and her 40-year-old male cousin, they were walking along the roadway near to her home when they were approached by her husband Romaine Gilpin, also known as Canic or Betty Betty. It is said that Canic, he pulled a gun and opened gunfire at them. All three persons ran off, but the wife and her 24-year-old daughter, they fell to the ground. This resulted in both of them getting cuts and bruises all over their bodies. By this time, Canic, he caught up with them, but he was confronted by the wife's cousin and this resulted in a tussle. It is alleged that Canic, he used the gun to hit the cousin several times in his head, causing wounds. Canic, he then made good his escape on foot in the area. The three persons, they went to the Caymanas police station where a report was made to the police. While they were at the station, Canic, he turned up and he was pointed out to the police. He was taken into police custody. We are told that Canic's hands were swabbed by the police for gunshot residue, and when the police processed the scene where the incident took place, they found one live round and one spent shell. So Canic, he's now in serious trouble, and it's a good thing that cousin was walking with the mother and the daughter last night. Boy, may I tell you. In this next report, now, in yesterday's video, I told you about a guy who was electrocuted after he climbed that breadfruit tree on your screen and was picking breadfruits. His correct name is Avon Reid, but he was also known as Blacks, Shortman or Orette. Blacks was 34 years old and he lived at JAlL in the Lucy area of Hanover. The incident, it took place yesterday afternoon, Friday, March 21 at minutes after 1 o'clock. It took place at Mosley Drive in Lucy. Reports are that Blacks, he was picking breadfruits from the tree. He was using a piece of green stick which got entangled in the electrical wires. The rest, as they say, is history. Blacks, he fell to the ground and he ended up dying on the spot. Now, in yesterday's video, I play a voice note that was sent in by someone. Today, I'm going to be reading a message. I did some research and the number 5 was the number that was played in yesterday morning's 10:30 cash pot draw. The person said, breaking news. The breadfruit / plantain thief bought cash pot number 5, which means thief, and 1. The winning ticket was found in his pocket, and yes, it was confirmed that Blacks, he had bought the number 5 in cash pot yesterday morning and he won. For those of you who don't know, the number 5, it means thief in a Japan or cash pot. The person continued. Just 2 weeks ago, he was beaten half to death for stealing. Also, farmers and residents of the Hartencourt community had set up their own private security to catch him and hand him over to the police, but he beat the trap on a number of occasions. He did not know that he would be cut down, just like the plantain which he cut out of the heart of the tree. He was a boy who cussed and treated his mother like a dog. he put down running a taxi to take up stealing. In return, stealing put him down. And just in case you are wondering, if you look on your screen, on Wednesday of this week, Blacks and his partner in crime, they went and they chopped down that plantain tree and they stole the bunch of plantain that was on it. We are told that on Thursday, Blacks was seen by the owner for the plantain who told him that his eye water will not be going in vain. Yesterday, Friday, March 21, Blacks, he met his demise thieving breadfruit with the number 5 printed on a cash pot ticket in his pocket. Boy, may I tell you. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Now, let me address something before I give you the final story. I am a pragmatic person. I try to deal with things realistically. Now, if you look on your screen, that was the thumbnail for a video I did in May last year. A sex worker in Falmouth was complaining in that video because she was saying that the police in Falmouth were targeting them and they could not make any money to feed their family. When I posted that video, a lot of persons came at me because, according to them, how dare you carry a lady of the night on the channel? I reminded them that this is my channel and that video will not be removed. If you go back and search for that video, it is still on the channel. Now, I said that to say this. Being a lady of the night or a sex worker is the oldest profession and I was not in any way promoting the trade. Like I said, on this channel, I keep it real. And like I've been saying, from I had less than 2,000 subscribers. If you don't like what I do or say on this channel, that are for your business. Got it? This morning, I made that post on Facebook. It's captioned, photo of a 36-year-old sex worker popularly known as Tara of Flankers, who was stabbed to death last night on Harbour Street in Montego Bay by a male client known as Sam. The exclusive details will be coming up shortly on Popeye News Links on YouTube. Some persons, they were commenting and they were saying that I did not have to include the word sex worker in the caption. They were of the view that I was trying to disgrace her by including the word sex worker. At the end of the day, follow me now. At the end of the day, what is important to me is, was what I wrote the truth or not? And if you don't know, you will never hear me coming on this channel or on Facebook come disgrace a female because she's a sex worker. If she was a nurse or a police and she was killed, I would say she was a nurse or a police. I hope I explained myself. I also see one or two persons saying that I should get my facts straight because she was not a sex worker. Well, guess what? Me not respond to that. So, the female on your screen, her name is Collette Archibald, but she was popularly known as Tara. 3 days ago, on Wednesday, March 19, Tara, she celebrated her 36th birthday. Tara, she lived at Churchill in the Flankers area of St. James. Now, Tara, she was a sex worker or a lady of the night who could be seen on the streets of Montego Bay, mainly during the nights. Last night, Friday, March 21, at minutes after 10 o'clock, Tara, she was out on the hustle when she was approached by a guy named Sam. Sam is said to be in his early 30s and he's a construction worker from Paisley Avenue in Maypen in the parish of Clarendon, but he's living at an apartment and working in St. James. So Sam, he saw Tara and they struck a deal as to how much he would pay her for sexual favors. The arrangement was that they would go to the apartment where Sam is living. They both went to the ATM located at Bay West Shopping Center in Montego Bay, where Sam, he withdrew cash amounting to 20,000 Jamaican dollars. Sam and Tara, they were talking when Sam, he called a taxi. He went into the taxi and told Tara to come in, but she refused. She told Sam that she changed her mind. Sam, he left in the taxi towards his apartment. While Sam was on his way, he was about to pay the taxi driver, but he realized that $18,000 was missing from the $20,000 that he had withdrew from the ATM. Sam, he then concluded that it was Tara who picked him. Sam, he then ordered the taxi to take him back to Montego Bay. On arrival at Harbour Street, Tara, she was standing in the vicinity of the shoe arcade. Sam, he got out of the taxi and approached her and asked her for his $18,000. They both started to argue and Sam, he pulled a ratchet knife from his waistband and he used the knife to inflict several wounds to Tara's upper body and both legs. Persons saw what was happening and they intervened. Sam, he ran off, but he was chased and beaten by the residents. A team of police officers who were on patrol in the area, they intervened and they rescued Sam. Both Sam and Tara, they were rushed to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where Tara, she died whilst undergoing treatment. Sam, he was admitted under police guard. We are told that Sam's injuries are not life-threatening. Sam, he'll be charged for the offense of murder. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a play blood and run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica.